you guys? It's Mary.
And Amma.
We invite you guys to like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below. Because today we are going to be reviewing
an update.
Yes, an update on the
Haddish.
Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears thing. Tiffany Haddish has finally come out to speak, and she basically, right here, we're going to put down what she
the first time she said she is saddened about it, but she can't talk about it as much because of her attorneys. And stuff. Her attorneys are handling.
She
things.
said it was not funny, that she's upset that she even participated in
this
something
time,
like that.
Now she's saying.
But yes, but but then she came out or whatever, and she said, I'm happy that it came out to light because I got tired of being extorted. Apparently, they were saying that the mom had been trying to extort her for years for money about this whole thing or whatever. So that's why it kept on being dismissed. And then also now the daughter is coming out to
the daughter is she's
her.
Off age. The daughter is 22.
Yeah. So they're trying to do the lawsuit.
Suing her on her own.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on.
I don't believe you, Tiffany, and I'm going to tell you why. This is why it sounds weird to me. It sounds weird, and I don't know if it's you saying it or Aries, but I don't believe you guys saying that. If someone was really trying to extort you for some video that you thought was on the up and up, you would have just shown the video and say, something.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Has been trying to extort money from me. This is the video. I decided to put it out. Full disclosure, because this is what I did. I am so ashamed I did this. Whatever harm I caused, I'm just upset of being part of the video. And then if someone had talked you into doing it, you didn't really want to do it, but you were trying to be, coming up into the industry, and the person forced you, maybe that Spears person who is such a woman bully. We saw what he did with Lizzo. Yeah. I can understand that if you had already brought out the video, said someone's trying to extort money from me. I was always ashamed of this video because Aries Spears had forced me to do this, and I was trying to come up in Hollywood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But these people were, friends of mine, and I just felt bad when I came and here was this skit. I felt bad about that.
Yeah.
And so you could have just said so. But now I'm coming out with it because they are trying to extort money from me. And I'm just like, I'm not going to keep this secret because, it's not right of what they're also trying to do.
Yeah.
So I'm bringing this out because what Aries Spears did was wrong, and I don't want someone trying to extort money from me. But you didn't do that. So I can't believe you now. I just cannot believe you now.
Yeah.
I can't even believe that you're even sorry about it. Because if you were truly sorry about it, you don't have to wait for someone to try to threaten you to get some money. You should have already written to them. You should have gone to see them face to face. You should have already said sorry, and you have not.
Yeah.
I still have not heard her or him say, I went and I looked at this woman in the eye and I told her sorry years ago.
But I think it's very funny.
But now all of a sudden, oh yes, in thinking about, no, in the public scorn of this, the public horror of this, now I realize it was a problem. So miss me with that mess. You can do that to somebody else, but I don't think anybody's buying your BS.
But I think it's very funny.
Very
Tiffany Haddish.
Lack of humility.
Yeah.
Lack of accountability. These were minors.
Yeah.
Would you like someone doing that to your child if you even have a child? I don't know if she even has a child.
I don't think she
does.
does.
Would you like that doing to some dear person of yours who's a minor?
Yeah.
You did this. Someone trying to extort money for you. You did this. It was wrong.
Yeah.
If it was money that they wanted, you could have said, I'm giving you an apology, and whatever, maybe the person had to go to mental health, whatever.
Yeah.
Because it's like abuse.
It is.
Later on, when they have a voice, they might be like, I even lost my voice from this. All the problems I've had in my life has been an issue because of this that happened at a young age. So yes, you do owe them money for probably their lives being arrested.
Yeah.
Mentally, emotionally, because at a time they were taken advantage of. Adults did not protect them, and they were taken advantage of. So that just arrested their development. So So yes, you should give them money for that. But guess what? No matter how much money you give them, that kind of abuse, it will never really be enough. But you should give them some money for that to ease their burden, physical burden, whatever they're going through, not having money.
Yeah.
And then you could have said, I'm going to give you this money. I'm telling you I'm very sorry. I am also going to bring the thing out because I just feel like this was something wrong that I did. And I kind of want to bring out, just in case there are other minors who will cover their faces, whatever. That way you do that just to cover your own back. But you didn't do any of that stuff. Now you're scrambling around trying to create
saying that you have questions
story,
too.
Kind of like
we
how
have
that
questions
Travis
for you.
guy did after all those people died.
Well, he sat his ass down in the corner. He never was on social media for about 6 months. He did not say anything.
Well, he came out to come apologize like a few days later. Like,
I thought it was odd.
You didn't even go to the people's families whose people had died. Like, you all miss me with that mess. Just miss me with your story now. Ain't nobody want to hear that. Who was there talking for the children? Who was there speaking on their behalf? You weren't even there as an adult to speak on their behalf then. I cannot believe
regardless, even if it wasn't anything weird going on, there was still a child who was basically naked in the tub with some man like laying down on the tub, and he got in the tub with a child. That is pedophilic behavior. Like, it's nasty. Even if you didn't show them a blowjob or whatever tape that you showed them
of the eating of the Subway sandwich
and making moaning or whatever, like, even it's still wrong because you put her in a situation where she has to have a feeling or an idea of what that is.
Yeah.
Like, being sexual with an adult is. Like, that is ingrained in their memory. Trauma, kids remember
the trauma.
They remember trauma. They might not remember happy memories, but they remember things that really have a lasting effect.
Really
and trauma is one thing that kids are known to remember.
Yeah.
So for you to even put that out there talking about, oh, I know you guys have a lot of questions, so do I. We have questions for you. You are the nasty mother effer who was in the tape with the other nasty mother effer and doing nasty stuff to kids. So I have questions for you. You shouldn't have questions for nobody else but you and God. Why did I do this? You should be asking yourself that question.
Or maybe ask Aries Spears, but don't ask the public. You ain't got no questions for us.
You were a grown woman. You were a grown woman when you made this tape, Tiffany.
Surely were.
You should be ashamed of yourself. So,
she's not ashamed. That's why she has the nerve to come out and say what she just said.
But you know what I found
funny?
And
Aries Spears, where the hell he's at?
That's
all
what I
that
was
mouth you were doing with Lizzo, where the fuck you is? Where is you?
But you know what's funny though? I found that very funny because the black woman is out there saying, talking. He is nowhere to be found.
Yes.
He is letting her take all the flack. He's letting her take all the flack. And this man has not even come out with a lawyer statement. That's what I thought was so funny. The man who's talking like this, talking about how Lizzo looked like shit and you look worse.
And guess what?
You have nothing to
lose than he does because he's a career ain't shit. So
yes,
she has more to lose than
you
he
already
does.
look like you
but
were
he
living.
Has slithered his way behind her.
Hasn't even come out with a statement, but Tiffany Haddish is out here speaking so much. I'm so happy it's out now, so I'm not extorting for money. What?
You have lost your damn mind. To say such an arrogant statement, it just shows where your tail is. You all get back down in the comments and tell us what you think. Do you think
that she was extorted for money, or do you think that she is still wrong regardless?
Regardless, I feel as though you actually owe them money.
Yeah.
You arrested their development.
And you exposed them to something so nasty.
Yeah.
You're zooming in on the child's butt. You're there looking through newspaper, the mind of a pedophile. Nobody wants to be in the mind of a pedophile. Nobody.
And
that's not
the
funny.
Naked man sitting there.
That's not funny. Then you're naked in front of a child, Aries. You are sick.
You all are sick.
You are very sick.
Yeah.
I would literally, from seeing this tape, I would assume you were a pedophile in your past life.
Yeah.
Just from looking at the tape.
Yeah.
Because it's just so nasty.
Yeah.
It's actually nasty. You know what I'm saying? And you have the child all naked there, and you're acting like oblivious black woman who doesn't know that the guy that she's leaving her child with is a rapist.
Yeah.
Or a pedophile, or whatever the F it was.
Yeah.
Like, it just made no sense. Like, you look stupid, and you are even stupider for saying what you said. As far as I'm concerned, they should both lock your asses up in jail. As far as I'm concerned. Bye, and throw away the key.
Mm-hmm. And pay them people.
Yeah.
Because you arrested their development. And for all you know, they had problems maybe even going to school. they had problems maybe holding down a job because of this trauma.
Yeah.
It's real. It's real. So you going around having the nerve, they're trying to extort money, you should pay them. You should pay them. You actually should pay them millions of dollars. You should, at least $1 million, at least, for all the strife that they have had to go through. The work that they have not been able to work because of the PTSD from this trauma. You should pay them.
Yeah.
And you should apologize to them. Don't come to the public talking nonsense.
Yeah.
Anyhow, y'all
It's
tell
Mary.
us what you think. And Amma.
Be right, you guys to like,
Subscribe.
share,
And comment.
down below. Bye.